Hey, and welcome back to Taste the What with Julia. Today we will prepare a proper German cheesecake, or in German Käsekuchen. I'm German, so I grew up with this cake. I think we had it like every single birthday, and now I would like to share it with you. One typical ingredient which makes the difference to like other cheesecakes is Quark. Unfortunately though, it's really hard to find Quark in a different country that is not Germany. So today we will use cream cheese and Greek yogurt instead. But I promise you the taste is basically the same. Let's start baking. First, for the base we need 250 grams of flour, 100 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 egg, and 125 grams of butter. Then for the topping and the cheesecake mix we need another 200 grams of sugar, 500 grams of Greek yogurt and 500 grams of cream cheese, another 5 eggs, 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence, 200 milliliters of cream, and 1 package of vanilla pudding powder. Okay, first, before we start, we turn the oven on 180 degrees Celsius in top-bottom heat. Okay, then we will grease the cake forms first. Normally the recipe is for a cake form of 26 centimeters in diameter, but because I do not have a 26 centimeter one, I will use a 22 centimeter one and one that's a bit smaller. Okay, let's grease everything. Let's grease everything properly, so after the cake won't stick. I always do specifically in the corners because that's, well, not in the corners, but like in here in the edges, because that's normally where it sticks the most. And then I as well always put some flour. Okay, these two are done. Let's put them aside and start with the base. For the base we have the flour, and then we add all ingredients together and just knead it until we have a dough. Okay, the baking powder, the sugar, and then normally I mix the dry ingredients first. So we mix them. Then we add 1 egg, and the butter. Make sure that the butter is not too hard, so it's easier to net all everything together. Okay, now we just mix everything together until we have a proper dough. I normally transfer it at one point on the cooking surface or the kitchen surface because it's easier to knit. Okay, once we have a proper dough, we will put the dough inside the cake forms. For that, we take a handful first, make it a bit flat so it's easier, put it in the cake form, and then press the cake throughout the whole bottom. Make sure all of it is rather equal so you have the same amount of dough everywhere. Okay, now the bottom is covered. Now we take some extra dough. We roll it a little bit like a cylinder And then we place it, the edge, and put the dough a little bit up as well. And that we do all around. Okay, now it looks rather equal. So now we'll put that one aside and do the cheesecake filling. Okay, for the filling first, we will separate the eggs. Okay, now we will beat the egg white and then we will put it in at the end. Okay, I will be using this mixer because as of right now I do not have a normal cake mixer, but this one works just fine. Well, my egg white doesn't really want today, which is alright, it's not a big problem. So in case that happens to you, don't worry, it's alright. We will put that aside for later. And start beating the milk. Start beating the cream. Which I normally do is add the vanilla as well to the milk, to the cream. You don't have to add it to the cream, you can as well just add it in the end to the main mixture. Okay, let's beat the cream. Okay, as well the cream we will put aside for later. Okay. So now we take the 5 egg. We take the 5 egg yolks and add the rest of the cheesecake ingredients. First, we will add the yogurt. And the cream cheese. Now we will mix it already a little bit before we add the other ingredients. Now we will add the rest, the sugar, then the vanilla pudding powder. As well, some people put lemon zest inside the cheesecake, which is a classic thing to do. I just don't like it that much, that's why I do it without. In case you do like it, put around 1 tablespoon. And now we will put as well the egg white because it did not get stiff. In case it does get stiff, you will put it in the end. And we mix everything. Okay, now we will take the cream and just put it under. We won't mix it anymore. We'll just gently fold it under. And in case your egg white actually got stiff, you would put it after the cream. Okay, let's fold it under. Now the mass is ready and we will put it on top of the base. And just pour it in until the top. Okay, now we smoothen out the surface a little bit. And then the cheesecake is ready to go in the oven. Okay, now we will put it in the oven. And we will let the cheesecake bake for around 1 hour. If you're not sure if the cheesecake is already done, you can shake it a little bit. And if it feels like it's moving in one piece, it's done. But as well, in case if you're not sure, just leave it longer. Okay, this one is done now. So we turn off the oven. And then we leave the cheesecake inside the oven for about another hour while opening the oven a little bit. After 1 hour, take the cheesecake out of the oven. And then before you open it, let it rest until it's completely cooled down. Once the cake is cooled down completely, you can carefully open it. Now we can carefully place it on a chopping board or plate. Now, if you want, you can put some powdered sugar on top, or you just cut it directly like that and serve it. And ready is your Käsekuchen, super soft and fluffy. Either serve it directly now or put it overnight in the fridge. Always make sure to store the cheesecake in the fridge as it contains yogurt, cream cheese and cream. Let me give you one insider tip. In case you cannot finish the cake in once, it's no problem to freeze it. And as well, I promise you, it's like the best ever. You don't even have to defrost it. I eat it frozen. If you like the recipe, like the video and don't forget to subscribe to Taste the World with Julia. Watch the next video here.